Food Reviews with Fatty. As always, I'm your host, Fatty, aka Jay. If you know, you know. If you don't know, now you know. You know? So, I do have something slightly new on our agenda today. This is something that I've been wanting to try because I've been wondering what it's like to have a pizza pie in the shape of a cupcake, or maybe even a pastry, or maybe even a puff, maybe a pizza pastry, maybe a pizza. Maybe a pizza pastry puff. A pizza pastry puff. A pizza pastry puff. What are you talking about, Jay? What are you talking about, Fatty? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. So I do have something slightly new. And probably a limited time, because this company doesn't do much. And when they do much, they do much. Very much. Speaking of which, shout out to the pizza guy at Little Caesars. Thank you, my guy, for a few free things that weren't free, but not free, but free, but free, but not free, but free. Thank you, guy. Shout out to you. If you're watching this right now, I hope you subscribe to the channel like I asked you to. And we're going to go ahead and tell you what it is. Or shall I say, I will. What's got two thumbs and loves pizza? This guy. So what I got on this show today is it's the new item on the agenda for the time being. And so what this is this is actually the Crazy Pizza Puffs. It should say pizza in the middle, but it don't. But it's called Crazy Puffs. But obviously from Little Caesars, it's going to be pizza. So for $3.99, you get $4.99. And if you buy the sauce, $5.99, I believe, $5.69 plus tax, about $6 and some change. You get these, they're called Crazy Puffs. And so what they are, and hopefully they got this right because I did order the one with, well, let me see. I want to make sure before I talk smack on here. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to have had these. These were supposed to be the actual pepperoni Crazy Puffs, but apparently I just got the cheesy ones. Whatever. That's not the worst thing I guess that can happen. So what these are at this point, now that they're not pepperoni, and I know that now, is these puffs are called Crazy Puffs. They come from Rip-Off Land. For the price for them anyway, considering that they charged me the $4.99 for the puffs. Or $3.99 for the puffs, $1.69 for the cup, to make it $5.69, basically. And this was supposed to be the ones with the pepperoni. Apparently, they did not get that right with the Old World pepperoni, as they call it, Old World pepperoni, whatever the heck that means. But unfortunately, it wasn't. But I'll try them anyway. So it's basically just sauce, cheese, and a whole bunch of fixings that they put on it. This wasn't their fault. This was my fault. I ordered from the app. And for some reason, the apps nowadays, you can't trust these bastages. You got to really look into them to make sure that you're getting the correct order. Or else you'll get something that was exactly the same price as pepperoni. $3.99 without pepperoni. Just cheese. However, these are supposed to be really good regardless. It's basically like a crazy bread, but they make it into a puff. Or a pastry, should I say. Or as it says on the box, Crazy Puffs. So it's a crazy bread concoction. And see here, I've got the cheese and all that good stuff in there. And of course, what does something that has a lot of cheese and bread need? More than more of it. More marinara. Nara. Apparently, also just for the record, I got this from the Park Boulevard location. And apparently there's more than this marinara needed in this area also, apparently, because what once was a karate dojo is now a dispensary of merry things. Shh. Don't say a word. But yes, there's Mary products right next to Little Caesars. So what that tells me is location, location, location. What's better than Mary and pizza right next door to each other? Marinara. Now I'm going to be really honest. I didn't really like the idea of this video. And there's really a reason why. And I apologize if this disappoints people, but truth be told is the main reason why I didn't want to do this video was because they call them Crazy Puffs. So for $2.99, if I would have not gotten this, I think it's like $2.99. I could have gotten 6 breadsticks made crazy style like this from Little Caesars. And then for another $1, I could have bought this. However, since it is their latest attraction, and I've never done a video from Little Caesars because they have not come up with a single thing that was new until now. That was new enough for me to put up a video, should I say. And unique enough to call it a pastry. If you can see, it's like a little pastry, donut of sorts, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, you can see. I had to try it. Although I'm going to be honest, it's very underwhelming. Not because of who made it. Because the people looked just fine. I didn't see any issues there. But basically because it's just basically a cheese pizza. The dough made into a little cupcake. Now, the one thing I do appreciate though is they'll never put cheese that thick on crazy bread. They just won't do it. And I don't know why. But the cheesy bread gets very little cheese from most Little Caesars locations, and people are really stingy with the cheese. But as you can see, I mean, it don't look bad. Or taste bad. I just wish I had pepperoni on it, because then I would have felt like I got my money's worth. So, anyhow, we're going to go ahead and knock it down because I'm into 8 minutes of a video. 8.5 right now. So, actually 8 minutes and whatever seconds. But 30 plus seconds. So, we're going to go ahead and call it. For the value of this product in general, 2 thumbs down, because it's not really worth $4. Like I said, when you can get the whole 6 cheesy bread, that would definitely do more for you than this. For visual, it does look like the picture. So, I mean, that's 2 thumbs up. And for these in general, if you were buying this like for your kids, say you had like young kids, and they were your kids, of course, no weird stuff. They were actually your kids, and you wanted to buy a pizza for you and your wife or significant other, no judgment. I believe that specifically. I don't have any judgment on anybody. Do what you want to do. Yeah, I mean, I'm a supporter for do what makes you happy. Not so much a certain movement, because I'm straight, and I'll put it like that. I'm heterosexual. However, I don't judge your choice. Make your decision and stick with it, would be my only suggestion. But yeah, I mean, for this in specific, I really don't think that this is a 2 thumb up product. Mainly because if I can get 6 crazy bread sticks for a price that's probably cheaper. I say probably because I don't know. I haven't bought crazy bread from Little Caesars in a while. In fact, this is the first time I've bought Little Caesars in a while, period. So guessing that this could be in that realm of reality, that this could be a higher price. It is a higher price because it's the new item, I'm sure. I'm going to be really honest. This is just crazy bread in another form. And so I'm going to go for a full review today. I'm going to start off with the customer service before I give how I feel about this in specific. The guy at the counter was nice. Dude in the back looked like they were both working like crazy to get people's orders out. I know it's complicated. I worked in a pizza place. I know how bad it sucks sometimes. A lot of times because it's constantly busy because pizza is pizza. Anybody who don't like pizza, it may have came from Italy, but if you don't like pizza, you're not American either. New York is the pizza capital, and so is Chicago. Equally, in my opinions, because I'm not biased on what place has better pizza, but I've heard that there's better pizza on both sides. So those are the ones I'm calling specifically. But yeah, this here, for the price of these, 1 thumb up. That's it. I wanted to give 2 thumbs up, but I'm just not impressed with this. It's crazy bread with adding a little marinara and putting it in cup form. So if you wanted to buy this for your kids, like I said, this would be excellent for a kid. Especially if you have 2 kids. Because I imagine 2 of these puffs, at the size they are, would probably fill a young child. But to be perfectly honest, as a grown adult, being a grown person, not just a big guy, which I am kind of hefty, right now anyway, I'll just say it. Nah, man. Nah. This is not where it's at as far as that goes. I personally think that this is kind of a disappointment in a lot of ways. Yeah, no, I don't really feel like this is like the new thing, at Little Caesars. However, I do give 2 thumbs up for their actual pizza, their customer service, if not their pizza, should I say, or their crazy puffs. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. Also, thank you to everybody who's been subscribing. I know I'm sending out crazy reface videos, but that's the whole point, is to get your attention and bring you in to the world of Fatty. Well, the world of food reviews with Fatty. You don't want to be in my world because it's a scary place. Oh, that's right. You're already here. Never mind. Anyhow, thank you to everybody who's liked, subscribed, rang the bell, and left comments. Everybody who hasn't liked and subscribed, at least subscribe, please. You don't have to ring the bell or leave comments, but I would appreciate it. It would very much help out the channel. So please do all that stuff. In the meantime, I'm going to also say, please do give me a shout out at foodreviewswithfatty@gmail.com. If you have any comments, or leave comments in the comments section, or if you're a food or any other kind of company that would like to be advertised on the channel, and also have honest food reviews done by none other than moi, Fatty, aka Jay. I do need a sponsorship deal. I would love to have a sponsorship deal, and I could really use a sponsorship deal. Food companies, other companies, whatever companies. I'm going to start shouting out in the beginning of videos because obviously this is not getting out there. So this is going to be in the beginning of the video, next one. Just be prepared, or one of the next videos. Food companies and other kinds of companies that want to be advertised and have honest food reviews on this channel and on all of my social media, which I have a lot of. And a lot of followers, a lot of subscribers, a lot of Twitters, a lot of X's. I got a lot of X's. Okay, so anyhow, look me up, foodreviewswithfatty@gmail.com. I'd be more than happy to do that. Let's go ahead and knock out one thing that I haven't done in a few shows because I've been in the car a lot for some of my reviews. Mr. Predicto, do these crazy puffs from Little Caesars suck?
Yes, I am sure.
Sorry, guys. That was Mr. Predicto. It wasn't my thought. I said one thumb up. I gave it some daps, but Little Caesars, come up with something new, guys. Not the workers' fault. The corporate is not trying, so come up with a new idea. There's all kinds of things. You could do all kinds of things with pizza that have never been done in your restaurant. What's up with calzones? What up with stromboli? What up with ravioli? What up with stuff that you could do? I remember there was a company that had chocolate ravioli once. That was actually pretty powerful. I'd like to see that come back. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Anybody who wants to be a sponsor, have me do honest food reviews or other product reviews on my other channel and all of my socials, and have your videos advertised right here on this channel, give me a holler. Foodreviewswithfatty@gmail.com. That's foodreviews with PHATTY @gmail.com. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day because it is a day. And as always, Food Reviews with Fatty out.